Let's see if they keep their secrets downstairs. Genki, I'm in the vents.
Nice. Did you find out
Genki's
where
a
they're hiding the
good
new form?
guy in the chair.
But I saw
He really
Thin Man
is.
toward the basement.
He does miles.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, he is. And I even like part of it for the MCU version. Even though he's Ned in that, he's still the same guy.
Yeah, it's
basically.
basically the same.
And then think
Yeah.
about getting caught and put into a cell
Yeah.
suspended
They're
over
very
an alligator
similar.
pit.
I really wish we had Harry. I really wish we had Harry. But I like him a lot.
Cool. Just curious.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm in the atrium. I need to shut down some underground training exercises. Then I'll look for a secret room. Lights out for you.
Ignore the cat.
Oh man, there's tons of
I
them.
know. This is like the hardest stealth in the game. This one is hard. I struggled the first time I did
There's
this
just
one.
so many.
Do do do. Oh, I almost got caught. We're gonna go boop. Yeah, you.
Oopsie, that wasn't me.
Can I get this guy? Can I? Yeah.
You're done.
I guess ultimately, because this mission is making me think of like the comparison between the newer games and the older games. I think ultimately what it is for me is Spider-Man should be much more fast-paced, even though I love slow-paced things.
Spider-Man
I really
is
do
very
enjoy
quick.
gameplay. Spider-Man is very quick and fast, and there should be always action going on for the most part. Meanwhile, if you compare this to the Arkham games, which they took heavy inspiration from for the gameplay,
Right.
Batman is more of a slow and steady analytical character. He's going to think out every situation. So I really don't think that the way they did the gameplay was the best thing they could have done. In terms of like swinging around the city and fighting random combat there, like, yes. But for missions like this, I don't think they always have... Like, and I was even saying how much I love stealth missions earlier. I don't think it should take up the bulk of the game, which it definitely does. It did in the first game and in this game. I think, honestly, that's a huge misstep. Because it should be much more fast-paced. In terms of, like, going through the motions. Because that's really what it is in every Spider-Man medium. Like, it's always fast-paced action in between all of the, you know, the day-to-day life stuff.
I
Most
got
of the first game and a lot of this game is just really, like, slow and steady, and it's like, that's not what Spider-Man is, that's what Batman is. And they took a lot from Batman, but it's not what Spider-Man is. So, again, that's why I always look more favorably to, like, the previous games. Because, like, they had a mission in... And again, I will always make this comparison to this game, but the original Spider-Man 2, they had, I think, one mission that was like a semi-stealth, like, waited out kind of thing, which is what most of these missions are in these recent games. Like, one mission compared to the entire game, right?
Yeah. And, like, this is a game...
I hope as they go on, they improve upon it.
Yeah. And it's like the thing is, like, I think the stealth is done well, but you're right. And like when you're considering like narrative, like it creates a very different feel, keeping it very fast paced. It's narratively it's a differentiating point between Peter, between Miles, and then between someone like Batman. Like it's world building. You know how they interact with the world. And even though, like, I think the stealth is done really well in the game. I think it's a lot of fun, but I can agree that it does kind of feel like this isn't like normal Spider-Man.
See, the thing is, for if you compare like Batman and Spider-Man stories, right? Batman is like the slower action, like much slower action. It's more calculated, all that kind of stuff. And then the stuff in between, it's very fast-paced because we don't get a lot of Bruce Wayne. Like we get a lot of Bruce Wayne's life like interfering with Batman and vice versa, where you know he's always thrusted into action. So the action is always more of a slow burn, but the getting there is always very fast-paced and rampant, and it's really nice. And then you compare that to Spider-Man, where Spider-Man's daily life is usually the slower thing. You know, it's like it's run-of-the-mill
school, it's
daily responsibility. Yeah,
because he's
school,
supposed to be more of the everyman.
College,
like Bruce.
exactly.
Which in narrative, what used to be really popular was because there's kind of two ways to tell a story. There's, do we give people something to like aspire to, or do we tell them a story of where they currently are? And Batman's more of like, originally was more of like, here's like the thing to like aspire to, and oh, like it would be so cool to be this. Whereas Peter's or Spider-Man in general was more of the philosophy of showing people the everyday man, showing them what, like making, oh, this is something I could be. Like with one small twist, this could be me.
Okay.
Right. And yeah, that's actually a common theme with both Spider-Man and Batman. They always have like the one bad day kind of thing, where like if something happened to Bruce like along the way, he could have been a horrible person.
Right.
If something happened to Peter along the way, he could have been a horrible person.
Right.
And they reflect a lot of the villains that they fight. And so that's why I genuinely think that's why Batman and Spider-Man are like two of the top superheroes of all time. Because really, in terms of physicality, Bruce Wayne is just a man. In terms of relatability, Spider-Man is just a man.
Right.
Like, that's just who they are.
Hey, I think I got something.
But I think, going back to the whole, like, pacing thing, Spider-Man stories, like we said, like, the day-to-day stuff should be much slower, and then the action should be much more rampant. It should be very fast-paced. It should be, like, almost an in-and-out kind of thing, besides maybe, like, actual villains themselves. Like, that's more of a longer thing, but that's something that this game just doesn't do. The past two games haven't done, where it's, like, these very slow moments, and I get that for padding out the entire story, but I think ultimately it fails to be a great Spider-Man type of game outside of the story. In terms of gameplay, I don't think it's that good of a Spider-Man game. In terms of, like, the overall story and the thoughtfulness of it and the characters, it is definitely, like, some of the best Spider-Man games. But I will always go back to the previous games if I want to look for, like, good combat. Because if I wanted this kind of slow combat, I would just go play Arkham. Because that's the type of game that it is. That's Batman.
You moved to the new form?
Yeah,
Safely?
I can see that.
The lab uptown.
Shut up, cat.
Hey, did anyone hear a cat? Did anyone just hear a
I'm
cat?
not sure if the canister's safe. It was hot, buzzing, like it's unstable.
Come on, you don't notice him up there? He's
Probably
like,
messed with the
he's
structure.
in your
Tell everyone
peripherals.
not to touch it.
It's
They're
it's
hideouts.
fine.
New form's gotta be in one of them.
I need a clear
He is in your
then I can narrow it
peripherals.
down.
We don't know enough about this stuff. What it is, where it came from.
My brother created new form.
He looks up, say what?
Chief chemist.
What?
And Roxxon killed him.
Oh my god, Miles. What are you doing?
I won't stop until Roxxon's gone. Are you with me?
How does the cat not
No,
fall out of
we
the
are.
backpack?
Good.
That's true. Its claws are like that meow. They're like, hey, anyone hear that?
I know we keep saying it, but it's just funny.
Bring them to the theater.
Whoopsies.
Uh-oh.
Okay, dots I can connect.
No, you can't kill. Killing is bad. What kind of lessons are we teaching?
Who are you? Where's the real Spider-Man dead?
More importantly, where is his unk?
Uncle Ben! I'm here, Uncle Ben.
Fighting the mothballs off my bucket list.
It's like if Peter called Aunt May, Auntie May. Auntie May, you don't understand. I'm Spider-Man.
Oh.
Stop the underground!
Oh. Oh. No, I was trying to change. That's mean. Oh my gosh. There we go. My goodness.
I cleaned up that photo you took of
Has
the
Miles
map.
ever thought about taking any of these weapons?
Looks like the underground are squatting in old
And just using them?
I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea.
Oh, okay, here are the hangout, not hangout, the
The hideout.
kind of bases.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hideouts.
What about a theater? Finn mentioned one.
A theater, huh? That's
Don't say it, Genki.
dramatic.
You said it.
Ooh.
That'd be the Gem Theater.
Me and David
Sounds like
look at
that's
each
what
other.
you're for. So that's my next stop.
If you're headed to the theater, I'm all in. If you're gonna check out those underground hideouts first, I know someone who can help.
Cool. I'll add the hideouts to my to-do list and hit you up when I get to the theater.
I'll be here. Trying to figure out why Speed Nonagon keeps crashing.
Finn's not meeting the underground at the gym till later tonight. I'll probably have some time to check the app or whatever else needs doing.
Take some time to do some side missions is what they're saying.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what's the... Do I already have? Where's that taking me? I thought I'd have to wait.
And I do think that that's one of the things that these games definitely do well. Like the past two games, there's always been like moments in between the story where they're like, "Hey, maybe take it easy a little bit," like for some reason or another. And then there's like tons of side missions you can do while you wait. I think a lot of the different Spider-Man games have done that in some form, but I like how this one does it.
Yeah.
And like it makes sense within the story.
Right.
Please get help. There's a list of resources on my blog. Switching topics, I'm pulling together an expose on the underground, and I need your help. If you have any information you can share, it could help us shine a light on a group that needs to be taken down. Till next time, stay safe. And remember, your mental health is just as important as your physical health. Goodbye.
So we're heading to that theater.
If I can figure out what Finn's planning to do with the new
Where we're
form
gonna
and take it
audition
far, it'll be a
for
good day.
Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark.
Oh
right,
my
Genki.
gosh. Okay,
Underground.
have you ever listened to that?
You might say they're overground?
I haven't. I didn't even know you could
Keep
listen
working
to
on
it.
Yeah,
on the soundtracks.
I have the album. So here's the thing.
Really?
I'm not going to sit here and say that the music is great,
And not friendly.
but the music
Your suit
is
says that was
Right.
far
300
better
kilojoules.
than you would
How is this
expect
about?
it to be. Because it's Bono.
Benefits
It's
of
better
violence.
than the actual performance and show
Glide all
itself.
over.
Right. Like the music itself, like if you just listen to it, it's like, this actually isn't bad. Like it's not like the best thing ever by any means, but it's like, oh, this
Signs
isn't
of
like
power source?
atrocious.
Bet these cables lead the way.
We're teetering on the edge of theatrical heresy. I hope you know
They got
that.
nervous after
Yeah.
someone
Hey, I'll
infiltrated Fisk's
take
tower.
it. It's fine.
Who do that?
But yeah, no, I haven't listened to him. I'm sure the music itself is not terrible. It's just every other aspect of that show was terrible. See,
Oh.
I remember, I think it was Spider-Man 3, Or it was either Spider-Man 2 or Spider-Man 3 where it had like a DVD extra trailer for Turn Off the Dark. And I would watch that and I'd be like, that's different, but I'm a little kid and I don't know what this is, so I'm gonna turn away from it. But learning about it much later in life is crazy. Of how bad it was.
Yeah, well, I mean, people literally like broke their necks and died because like Mary Jane like fell off. It was ridiculous. Fell off like one of the stunts. She was supposed to be wired and it didn't, like it snapped or like it wasn't harnessed correctly or something. The fist things that they have just remind me of those like old, or those like old like Hulk fists that you and your friends would just have like as a boy, like all they just remind me of those. And you would just beat the crap out of each other with them, and it was the best. And everyone had them. Everyone had like one group of them. And other movies have like since made them, but the cushioning of it always was weird. The only ones that were really good were the ones from the Ang Lee movie, like the original.
Got him. Now I gotta drain that generator.
Yeah, the original. Yeah, those ones were great. Okay.
All right.
I love those things so
Feeling
much.
good. Now for the others.
We can't get in the theater because I don't know if it was like the door was like electrocuted or like electrically charged, so we have to turn off those generators.
Ah, yes, electrically charged theater. Everyone does that.
Are they up here? Where? Oh, you're over there. Do. Sneak around. Hit the guy and then duck away. I'm not in a stealthy mood today.
Just a kick names and take ass mood.
I'm trying to avoid the sniper. I should go deal with him first.
I would always do that. Yeah, I'd go for the sniper.
I didn't see the sniper originally, so that's why I missed it. I like just hitting people off the building. Oh. No. Whoops.
Yeah. Yeah, Spider-Man doesn't kill people. Knocks people off buildings.
He just punches them off buildings.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't let him in the new form.
Come on, I want to kick you off the building. Or not. It's disappointing. Oh, you survived. Hee hee. He just fell.
Cool, chipping away.
Here's another generator. Gotta blow that up.
Avengers!
Again, we were talking about that last episode.
Yeah. Where are they?
One of the episodes.
Yeah, you just...
Where are the Avengers? It's okay, we have Spider-Cat.
Yeah, it makes everything okay.
That's out for you.
Didn't you hear? Spider-Cat is coming to the Avengers game.
Oh, when they said Spider-Man was going to be a playable character, they actually meant Spider-Cat.
They actually meant Spider-Cat, so all the outrage was, you know, actually not deserved.
Yes. That's a game we'll have to do eventually.
That is a game. That is a game.
Here's the thing, though. The farther we go into it, the more I've enjoyed it. So I was looking back, like PlayStation did their like year in review thing. Days Gone is the game I played the most at like 75 hours to beat the story, and then Avengers was second at like 70 hours.
Dang.
And I was like, oh wow, I did not
Oh,
think
yeah,
I had
yeah.
played this much of this.
No, I enjoy it as well.
Oh yeah,
we
we've
haven't played it much recently, but I know the more it goes along, with the more updates that it's getting more and more to a place that I think people are going to be happy with. I'm just hoping that they don't give up development. Like, I genuinely don't want them to give up just because of like a bad start.
Yeah, well, I was just watching. They did a stream the other day that was just like a Q&A, and they said they're about ready to release their roadmap for what's ahead. They were just waiting on a couple approval things. But they said they're pretty close to revealing like the roadmap for what's like coming for the next like year.
Barrier's fresh out of power.
Okay, good. I'm hoping at least for 4 heroes this year.
That would be great.
Because I know we're about to get Hawkeye, and then I think Spider-Man's after that. But like, I would also like more than just those two.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know Black Panther was meant to be added, so I know we're gonna get him. Then Captain Marvel does exist, so that's 4. But then I'm hoping maybe 1 to 2 more. I know that's maybe a bit more optimistic, but
it'd be great. We'll see. We'll see. Let's talk about the game at hand, Alan. Oh my gosh.
You got me distracted by saying Avengers.
Armored silo looks promising.
Yes, let's talk about the game at hand. So DC Universe Online is a popular MMO.
Finn's going full supervillain layer here.
Have you heard of Webkins? Let's talk about Webkins.
Totally nuts.
Have you heard of Neopets?
Have you heard of Tamagotchi?
Because if you've played Neopets and haven't in a long time, I bet your pets are starving.
Remember Nintendogs where your dogs would just run away from you when you were a bad parent?
Yeah. Yep.
So why do you think I should tell Finn I'm Spider-Man? Don't you think she might react badly?
Let's make a pros and cons list. Pro, she's your best friend. Besides me.
Con, she's a tinkerer.
Pro, talking to her is easier than sneaking around behind her back.
Con, the other Spider-Man was super clear. Don't tell anyone who you are.
You told
So let's take a moment to rank this theater. We're both theater people, so I think we need to talk about...
Yeah, we can actually...
We can comment on
judge this.
Yeah, so they've got... They have a fly...
Right,
this is not even a fly space. It's just like they have like backdrops that are like on a roll, which is not common at all. Normal, I guess, because it's not a fly space. I guess they, which a fly place is, you usually have ropes that are bringing in and out things, is what a fly space is, and this is just like
because this place is so big, you would think that they would have a fly system.
Yeah,
but they
that's
don't.
kind of weird. Interesting.
No one's here.
Rehearsal piano.
Look around some.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Power. Wait. There's a thing here.
And there's this big, like, there's a staircase going up to the back, which is interesting. And I guess, you know, as a backstage kind of thing, it works. But then I'm just thinking, man, if they didn't have the backdrop set up in place, then this is just a weird kind of architecture thing.
Also, where's their lighting? Wait, is that a wait?
Yeah,
is there anything?
It might be up there.
That's what I was trying to see if there was any. There is wiring.
No, they go for natural lighting. They have holes in the ceiling. They're going. They call it vegan lighting.
Here we go.
Probably worth following.
Okay, so here's a few. We've got some source 4s here. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes me feel a little better, but this is also.
It's very close.
Yeah, it's very close. This
like
I don't
wait,
rank this theater space very high.
Hold on. The main thing is that those lights right there. Are there any ropes that pull it up? Like, I know there's ropes that are like dangling from.
That's just
above
like
it.
that's
But
like aircraft cable.
Yeah, is there any pulley system to raise and lower those? Because if not, those are like right in front of everybody.
Yeah, I don't.
They can see those lights.
Well, maybe it was up higher and it came. I don't know.
This is the worst game ever.
Yeah, I know. Wait, and also wait, because I want to say this is not. I don't. Well, actually, I can't tell. I don't know if this is their dimmer rack or if this is something from the bad guys. I can't tell.
I bet my suit could find the generators.
I think that's because we have one of those.
Yeah, I think that's.
Albeit much smaller. Because,
but there's
hey,
more of it up
budget.
here. That's too. So I think this is just the bad guys. I don't see the dimmer rack. This is just all wrong. Okay, we'll move on now. Get
It's
off
all
our.
wrong. This isn't even a theater. It's a McDonald's play place.
Have it your way.
Have it your way. Eat fresh.
All right, that's 2. Hope this is a good idea.
What's the worst that could happen?
Says the guy 30 blocks away.
Oh no! I thought I was right.
I mean, to be honest, we could just be completely wrong about all of this. I mean, we're not at a New York theater, you know. Maybe they literally took every detail and it's 100% accurate.
No, I don't. I
even
can.
the incorrect lighting.
I was gonna say I'm gonna say pretty definitively no, because also here's the thing. Yeah, these lights are in a weird spot, but okay,
Yeah, I
maybe
know.
there's a reason. But there's literally only one bar of lights. That's it. There's this one bar that has
It's just the one,
that has 2, 3. Okay, it at least does have 4 lights on it. That are
they're not so low.
They're
not even tied up.
Where are these? Okay, so this is focused like here. We're being nerds right now.
Yeah, we are. All the cords are hanging down. They're not even tied up.
Yeah.
They're not even secured.
Yeah. Okay. Where is this supposed to go? We're taking far too long on this. I'm supposed. Oh wait, I connected the one. Oh.
You have to find the other
Each
ones.
one.
Yeah, you have to find the others.
Each one is separate. They're not like all one continuous thing. Okay.
Looks like Finn's making a new mask? Shield? As soon as I find a way around the Underground's weapons, she comes up with something new.
Punch it.
It's just punch it.
Okay, I can do this, and then
Can't make a direct connection. Might be able to use that relay node to run a daisy chain.
okay, and then and then I can do this. Yep, daisy chain it.
3 down. 1 to go. The drywall's falling apart.
No.
R.I.P. drywall. Finn's been making new weapons to deal with me. Guess she told the rest of the Underground to keep tabs.
I honestly thought that was just going to be another Peter training simulator, and I was going to be like, wait, why is it in this old theater?
This makes
Peter,
no sense.
what's your thought process?
I wanted him to be prepared at all times.
So I hid these in very old abandoned buildings all across the city.
Oh wait. Oh, okay. I have to smash it. Oh. I see.
That sounds promising.
It's alive.
Computer.
It's alive.
David's a Robot Chicken fan.
Alright, what are you up to, Finn? Finn's pumping energy into the new form, making it unstable like my venom did.
Your English professor asked you, who can tell me what the quote, "It's alive" is from?
What?
The kid in the back who wasn't paying attention. That's Robot Chicken.
Sounds about
Not
right.
the theater.
Were you that kid?
Roxxon Plaza.
Whoa, what?
I,
How could she?
It's not
believe it or not, I was
It's
not
gonna be
that kid.
But I can't let her do
So she's going to
I'm
blow
taking a
up
new form.
the Roxxon building.
Yeah.
The one that's like in Harlem.
Spread out. It's here somewhere.
I need to get the new form.
And the main goal of that is, of course, is to get chicken nuggies.
Just to put it out there.
Yes?
What if Finn's
What?
right? And this is the
Stop
best
being
way to beat Roxxon.
Finn's
Gen
not just
Z.
talking about throwing a rock through a window. She wants to blow up a building on my block. If any part of her plan
You
goes
did
wrong,
not just say that to me.
can't let her take that chance.
David, look, if you can't understand why chicken nuggets are so important, then you don't get to lecture me.
The tinkerer's on her way. She was scouting out other places she could set up her lab.
Plus, put this into perspective. I was just putting myself in their shoes. They are Gen Z. So again, you're wrong.
Okay.
That's what they're focused about, not me.
Obviously. Got him. These guys do hop around, so.
They do.
Wonder who. Can I get him? Who sees him? There we go. Save. My goodness.
That'll leave a mark.
That will leave a mark.
Oh, he's in danger now of me attacking him.
It will also leave a giant red bill from his hospital. He can't afford it. He has 2 jobs.
Man,
Still can't.
the insurance that villains must have to get all of these guys, like it's clearly like they've won the U.S. healthcare system somehow
It's,
to be
no,
able
it's
to
a total pyramid scheme.
and then each henchman has to get someone else. They have to get 10 of their friends to become henchmen as well.
Yeah, if you get 10 of your friends to become a henchman, you get like elevated up to like a higher tier of henchmen. And that's just how it works.
Sounds right. Oh. I was on the wrong tool. That was my fault.
Actually, you take this.
Oh, good talk back. There you go. He's growing.
There you go.
Show some character development.
He grows up so fast.
Even Spider-Man's not ready for this.
Oh, he's a big brute. What is this medieval stuff? That's ridiculous. Gravity
They
well.
might be bad guys.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh gosh. Oh, these brutes are hard. And punch. Oh gosh. Oh, the cat's still meow. He's letting him know that he's there for him.
I am present. I am cat.
Oh. Yep. Oh, that was bad. Okay. Right. You can't handle me, son.
Now for the new form.
You can't handle the truth.
See? No.
Uh-oh.
Can't let you take that.
Hold on, wait. Don't hit me. I'm Spider-Man. Or wait, no, I'm Miles.
Tell her information she doesn't know. I'm Spider-Man. If you couldn't tell, I'm Spider-Man.
Oh, she's blind. I'm Spider-Man.
Ooh.
He has subtitles underneath him.
All right.
I just want to talk. Finn, Tinkerer, stop.
Oh.
My new
Ooh.
form? Not a chance in hell.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Genki, Ran into Finn.
What's happening?
Why would Spider-Man want to steal the nuke for him?
Chasing her across
Think a little bit.
Oh.
Why would he want to do
How are
that?
you gonna stop her?
Step 1, catch her. Step 2, I'll get back to you.
He's bad at plans.
Oh, move.
Yeah, he is.
This is between
Think
me
on your
and
feet.
Roxxon.
My Apple Watch just told me to breathe. It's very important. Ooh.
Oh wow.
How about we use our words? How about you stop being so flingy?
Ah, it's punny.
Well, she's not tired yet.
Ah, get it? Because they're gonna date one day. Fingers crossed. You know, I don't know.
Well, where are you?
Not going well.
It's not having a good time.
Do what you said.
And she called me clingy.
Yeah.
That's how he leads. Oh, well, our first date went well. She did call me clingy, and she blew up a lot of cars. But, like, beside that, pretty
Besides
solid.
that, we're on for next week.
And I think it's going to be good. We said we're going to go Dutch next week. It is New York. It's expensive, so. Oh, what? Oh, the game just... That was not me. The game just glitched. Oh. I'm having some weird performance issues that I did not have when I first played it.
Well, they have medicine for that.
You know, 1 in 4.
You know, if you want to look into it.
Oh.
Why did she invent
I always love wall running. I love wall running in these games.
Oh.
That is also cool. That's a cool attack.
Yeah. Oof, that hurt. No, you're smushing the cat. You were smushing the cat.
The cat is so dead at this point. That cat is so dead. Oh, this was in the trailer. I remember this.
Good reason not to end you.
Ooh.
I'm Miles.
My mom would be very upset.
Miles?
Can we just...
You two on the roof! Freeze!
You three, there's a cat.
It's very important. Include the cat.
Include the cat, please.